HQ to Bravo team.
Son of a bitch, he's strong!
オーディオ面でそのホラー感っていう部分が
So the way I really try to add this feeling of horror to the audio in Resident Evil 6 is I wanted to invoke different feelings of fear and uneasiness in the player. So for example, I would suddenly cut off the music. And so, the player that's holding the controller will think, oh, something's going to happen, or vice versa, I'll suddenly start playing music. And so the sharp increase or the contrast of the range in sounds and the background music and the different sound effects is how I really try to get that feeling of horror and terror.
今作で取り入れたその新しい試み
So some of the new techniques that we used for the sound in Resident Evil 6 had a lot to do with the different situations in the game. So for example, when we did the voice recording, we categorized the recordings into different situations. So for example, in this situation is more of a tense situation, so their voices would be more quiet in this scene. But then in this one, it's more action heavy. In a separate scene, it's more action heavy, so in that scene we'd have them yelling a lot more and screaming. So to capture that different range in I guess, in tension. That's one thing that we did. Also for the different gunshots in the game, the way that we captured the actual sound of whether you're inside or outside, the way that the gunshot reverberates, we worked with that as well.
HQ to Alpha team. You're almost at the ace of spades.
各4つのキャンペーンごとに
So yes, for the 4 separate campaigns in the game, we did want to give each of the campaigns its own uniqueness as far as musical theme as well. So in Leon's campaign, we used a lot more woodwind instruments to kind of give it that eerie feeling to it. For Chris's campaign, we used a lot of brass instruments, so a lot of horns, trumpets, to give it a more militaristic feel of being in a unit and camaraderie. For Jake's campaign, since he is a new character, we wanted to show more of his personality through his score. So we used a lot of drums and electric bass, kind of get that rock type feel to it. And for Ada's campaign, being the cool and mysterious character that she is, we added a lot of digital and synthetic sounds. What I hope that players of Resident Evil 6 feel in the game is, I hope that they are able to immerse themselves through the sounds and the music in the game, and feel for all the different main characters in their own campaigns.